So we made chocolate cups today. So we started with placing chocolate in the microwave for 20 seconds. And the chocolate is changing form from solid to liquid. Melting is happening, and this is reversible. And so students would predict and observe the effects of adding or removing heat on a variety of chocolate. And so they'd stop the microwave every 30 seconds and mix the chocolate. And they're recognizing that a change of state can be caused by adding heat. And they're repeating until the chocolate is fully melted and there are no clumps. And the chocolate's turning to liquid and melting is happening, and this is reversible. The melted chocolate is then poured into molds, and it will take the shape of the mold when it re-solidifies. And so they're observing the solid and liquid state of chocolate. And then the chocolate is placed in the freezer. So the chocolate freezes and is going from liquid back to solid, and this is reversible.
Okay, so when we consider what stage we would conduct this activity with, we were thinking stage 2, addressing the changes of state topic, because students can, I guess, look at how do materials change when heated and cooled, so they can identify the different states of solids and liquids when dealing with chocolate. And they can also identify and recognize that a change of state can be caused by adding heat, which is what we do when we melt the chocolate. When we consider the safety concerns, because we're melting, we're going to be working with heat. So we would say that we need to use gloves because the bowl will be hot when it goes into the microwave. Also, because there's risk of chocolate burning, we would need to make sure we check the chocolate every 20 seconds to ensure no microwave fires occur.
Yep. When looking at how this activity would fit into a larger unit, it could fit in a unit exploring material world, and when looking at changes in state, especially reversible changes.
And so this would be incorporated into a mini unit that would focus on around 4 lessons. And so the melting of the chocolate and creating the molds would be an introductory lesson. So then we can discuss what changes of state are taking place. And then that will be a model for them to then in their groups be able to work on another cooking investigation where they will use a recipe cooking something of their choice. And they need to identify the changes of state that are involved. And so as part of that, they would create a poster, and then that way they can present to their peers the different changes of state they encounter. And then that way it's more of an open investigation. So then they can be more creative with how they approach this task.
Yeah. We can assess our students through the poster that they have created, as previously mentioned, and it's important to make sure that they use the correct terminology and that they accurately explain the changes in state and understand how those two link.